Yo, okay, we're chilling. Right. So, I've been playing for a little bit and I've just been getting used to the game. I had my own little my team. I got to about Baku and then I just said, screw it, I'll start streaming it because why not? So, first of all, let's just, what should we name? Decent name. Let's think of one real quick. Should we make it after a car brand? Should we do Audi? Nah, that seems boring. You know what? Screw it. Bring them back. And actually, instead of BMW Sauber, we'll go BMW Mercedes. Okay, we're gonna go my story. We're gonna go completely fresh. Right, BMW, you're gonna have a fairly large budget, so we'll go 15. We'll go 25 mil for budget. Facilities will go 4, and car performance will go 4 as well. I think that's fair considering BMW's a fairly big team, a fairly big brand, and then mixed in with Mercedes just makes sense in my opinion. We'll leave all the facilities as base, and team. Ooh. Look, I could do Lando, right? But I feel like that would be too easy. So we're gonna go Oscar for car 1. Car 2. Could go George. Ooh. Whoops. George is a shout, honestly. It's either George or someone in this third tier sector to go alongside. And I feel like I want someone a little bit better better than Oscar. But I don't want to be stealing team's best driver, so yeah, we'll go George. So we'll switch these around, give George priority. We'll go, yeah, James Allison. Yeah, we'll go Peter. Do we want to go lower? How's an F2 driver in the same as Randy? That's interesting. No, that's fine. Race engineer. Oh. We'll get George's race engineer. And should we go Lando's engineer or Oscar's? Lando's is better, but I want to do Oscar's, man. We'll go Oscar's for Oscar. So they have their own, very own drive engineer from their previous team. We have to go Mercedes power engine, power unit. Just makes sense to me. Team colours. So, will we... Should we go a mix of Mercedes colour and BMW, or do we just go full BMW? Because obviously it was white, blue, and I think a little bit of red, if I can recall properly. Yeah, it was. That's fine then, we'll just do that. So yeah, white. There's like a dark blue, so we'll just do the hue first. Honestly, I'm down for this game. I've played this game for about a little while now, And honestly, I love how the game feels, how it works. It's such a nice refresh, and considering it's my first ever... Whoops, don't do that. Need to do car livery and all that. So, obviously it was primarily white, and then had an accent of blue and a tiny bit of red. So I guess we could do this one, and just swap the red and the blue. That would be calm. That's basically what it was. So yeah, just swap the red and the blue. That's basically what it looked like in real life, I guess. Do a slightly darker red. Does it look a little bit boring? Kind of, yes, I will say. Does it matter? Nah, not really. That's too bright in my opinion. It was a fairly dark blue, wasn't it? That's calm. I like that. Do we go great? Do we do a gradient? Make it look unique. Make it look more original to the new format of F1. I think so. We'll make it fade in to about here. Actually, why don't we do vertical? And we'll do that. Wait, what's radial? Oh, that's all over. Nah, we'll do vertical. Bit less, so it doesn't look purple. That's calm. Actually, no, we'll just go solid. We'll just do solid. But screw it. That's not really worth time, is it? And we'll save this along with my other other decals. And that's calm. That's delivery done. Driver suits. Whoa, this shouldn't be too difficult, honestly, because it's not much to choose from, really. We'll do this one. I'm happy with how the suits look, honestly. Logo. There's not much we can do with logo-wise, so we'll just choose. Obviously, BMW is like a fat circle, and also we'll just do this one, I guess. I can't be really bothered to make my own logo, so we'll just use this one. Calm. Who should we do? Hold on, let me make sure I spell this right, because this is technically a foreign language to what language I speak. I just thought it'd be kind of funny. It is double T right here. And it's double T there on my Tia. It is, I think. I'm not a first time, but I'm not experienced. We'll go easy for now because I've barely played. You know what? I'll go experience just because I don't really want to be fucking pestered by tutorials on every single screen every 6 to 7 seconds. Right, that is calm. I think this is a fairly mid-table team, and yeah, I feel like this is calm. Considering this is my first ever time doing a full-on career mode, I feel like That's a stable position to put the car at and everything. Biggest issue is the drivers. That's a little bit harsh. Yeah, if we look here at car, total ranking 7th and 8th. Well, so that's good. Ooh, wait. I didn't do something with the livery. Let's add a rim. Like that. Calm. I don't know why, I just thought why not? Screw it, may as well. Okay, and let's just go past. So, what was the thing? What was the highlight it wants me to do? Like the kind of challenges, what we're gonna call them. The objectives. I didn't look. 4th or above and podium contender. That's fairly easy because in my other career I took Lando and Max and I was just messing around with a 40 million budget, crazy facilities and all that. I was messing around, right? So obviously McLaren was missing Lando, Red Bull was missing Max. Red Bull was struggling a bit. They were 4th. Mercedes had gathered like 60 points. Aston Martin had gathered like 59 points. So I think 4th or above is possible. By how much? I don't know. We will see. But what are we low in? Medium speed and top speed and DRS effectiveness realistically. So we'll get a design going for a front wing. But we'll do 0.9 hours on it. We'll do this one for 12 hours. Design focus. No, we're not going to touch any of this. We'll leave it unbalanced. And we'll go 5 engineers, 32 days. That is fine. Also, the reason why I was messing around on a slightly overpowered one is just to see how the money system works, because it's a new game to me. So I was just messing around and seeing how long it would take to go into debt, and it took me about 6 race weekends. So I've got to be smart. It took me until Miami to go into full debt, I think. Yeah, get these ones out, and then we'll get some other things on the board. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Okay, so actually, yeah, let me go check the mentality hub. See what everyone's positive. George is the only neutral, and the biggest issue is car performance. I can see why that's an issue. When he's dropped from Mercedes down to whatever however good we're going to be. Is it worth? I don't know. I don't think it is. I was going to say, is it worth trying to focus on the DHL fastest pit stop award? But I don't think that will give me quite as much money as getting sponsorship spot on and stuff. Pre-season testing and sponsor negotiations. This guy, just 'cause. That's like a peak sponsor, bro. Ooh. Surfing's pretty good. You're decent, you give quite a bit up front. You're good, you give a bit up front. And it's between these two. We'll do Bateau. Well, and I'll just let it do it itself because I can't be asked to do all the customization. And this stuff. Confirm that, that's above. Ignore that it can be slow, that's just probably because like it's a fairly big game honestly. I'm obviously running off of like quite an old PS4, so ETR finishing. Oh god. Not great. Well, Sakir, let's hope for something big, shall we? Hopefully George can score P8 and above, and Oscar, hopefully anything above P10 really for both drivers would be sweet. Strategy prep. This is a power circuit, medium speed performance. 2 stoppers burst, 75% safety car, average pit loss is 16 seconds on the safety car. 22 is a normal, expected is 2 stops, about going to be hot. Number of laps 57, obviously. Race targets are also quite important, yeah they are. Okay, we're gonna go the lowest possible one, just to see where we're at. I don't want to really risk too much. 5th and above is really high targets. 7th I feel like is a bit, it's about right, but I don't want to risk it. And I want to, obviously Oscar will go 10th, because I feel like I feel like we can score both drivers in the points, 100%. Hopefully we can get one driver into Q3. Probably will be George, but we obviously don't know that for a fact, for facts. We will see how it goes.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, and the grid is set to grow. A new season is upon us as Formula One returns to the Middle East, ready to kick things off here in Bahrain. The change is afoot, the paddock has grown, the grid extended, yes that's right, 11 teams, 22 drivers, and the hottest competition motorsport has to offer. Mercedes will be giving a shot to new talent this weekend. The question is, can they compete with the old hands? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Formula One.
Okay. Very, very cool. We don't know who will McLaren will replace Oscar with, and we don't know who Mercedes would replace George with. Oh, by the way, if you guys did not know, if you guys did not know, I don't necessarily like George that much, but Oscar is one of my favourite drivers, if not my favourite driver. My favourite drivers consist of Oscar, Sainz, Hamilton and Max. Not in any specific order, but those 5 are my favourite drivers. So there might be a little bit of leniency towards Oscar at points. Hopefully not very often though, because I'd like to put both these drivers in good positions. I just realised we've got the same bloody colour as Haas. Don't matter, because we're going to be hopefully ahead of Haas in every possible way. And Piastri's already somehow gone 3. I know it's quali, but that, not quali, practice, but that is ridiculous. Okay, let's just watch an onboard lap of Oscar. I do love this new, like, these new cameras and all that. Last time I streamed, I only got halfway through the Bahrain Grand Prix before it cut out, by the way. And that was because my internet went out, but I did end up winning, and I won the next 2 races, and then I got off, got bored, and then pre-ordered this. I hope we don't necessarily spin. Let's just get this over, and let's just get this first, because obviously practice, not much to look at, nothing real pretty, nothing to really manage. It's just really getting set up in my, is what I do. What I do is I just sim basically almost the entire practice session, but I go into the practice session to try and master, get a good setup for the lads, and then I'll just sim the other 2 sessions. Okay, George should be coming in. I'll probably, yeah, call him in.
Feedback on the car?
I don't know.
Yeah, roger that.
How was that, Oscar? Fine. Copy that, Oscar.
Oscar said it's fine. Interesting. George said bad. George is on 43%. See how much you like that, George. And Oscar is in. Obviously found it decent. Oh, we've already got a grate and corner, which is good. 50%. Well, we'll ignore that grate for the moment, and we'll just configure this. That's decent. Get on the zoom. Obviously, I want to see what this spin was. Oh my god.